Ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so this is part 1 of my questioning project.
Alright, guys. Well, my name's Anthony. I've known Miles for about maybe 4 or 5 months. I randomly met her when I was intoxicated at a friend's house. We exchanged numbers. I think I cried that night. And
I held your hand.
she held my hand.
And we talked real deep, and then you told me to give you my number, and then you called me on the spot. You called me on the spot, and that's when I set that raunchy tone for you.
Oh, yeah, and then ran up a couple nights, at a couple bars, had a good time, and came over, had a good birthday, and it's been like that ever since. And I got my pot from her.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. So we can start now.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready for your questions.
All right. First question. It's kind of some more of a question, something I wanted to kind of just know about you.
Good.
All right. If you could build your soulmate,
if I could build?
Yeah, build your soulmate. Build it from the outside, meaning what that person would be like mentally, and then to the outside, what that person would look like physically.
Well, mentally, it would have to be a mindful individual that was mentally mindful of their feelings, their health, their needs. So the mental part for sure. I would want someone to be in touch with who they are and what they believe in. And I think on the outside, I think confidence makes beauty. I think that when someone is confident, that makes them quite beautiful, no matter what. I mean, I don't have a specific type. I definitely love beautiful eyes. I think you can tell a lot with eyes. I think some eyes have more life than others, so definitely, I don't know that I want a certain color eye, but a passionate eye, someone with good hair. I gotta say, I like good hair. Even if someone is what I might consider to be unattractive to me, if they've got good hair, I'm like, wow. Sometimes it's a deciding factor. Looking at someone's hair, I'm like, I like your hair, and I kind of like people for their hair, and even crazy hair and good hair, and how people treat their hair, I think, is really interesting.
Is that why you like me?
You do have good hair. I actually like your style, too, and you have a pretty smile as well, And I like your honesty, too. I like you because you're you. I like real people,
Alright. Let's see. Alright, good one. Coming out. It's just not about, boy having sex with a boy for the first time. It's not when the girl has sex with the girl for the first time. It's when you adopt something like physiologically and just social. That's what you accept.
Mm-hmm.
How old were you, or when did you physically accept who you were and what you identify as sexually?
I discovered it before I knew that there was a word for it. So you're asking, like, when did I give myself a label, or... Okay, I guess it would have to be when I, told my gay friend at the time in 7th grade, that I had a crush with this girl that I was staying at, because at the time I wasn't able to stay at my house. It was a crazy situation in my life, but, like, I told him, and, in confidence, and he told the whole school. So pretty much I was like, oh shit, and people were saying things, and I was like, well, I can't really argue with that, and I really didn't know what to say, because I had dated guys, so the first term I actually adopted, because I didn't know, was being bi. I was like, well, I guess I was bi, and, when that had happened, and everyone was just like, blah, blah, people rumoring, I got a lot, because I guess you could consider me popular, so all my business was just always known, and I just didn't understand why, but, that day, I was like, shit, everyone's just asking me about it, calling me all these names, and actually after school, these 3 black girls were screaming at me and yelling at me and being like, you dyke, we're gonna tell your mama, you dyke. So I was like, shit, I haven't even had time to tell my mom, and these people are screaming this at me, and so I went home and, or actually ran home because they were trying to attack me and shit, and, told my mom, I think I'm bi, and she said, God, we gotta get that TV out of your room. And so, yeah, I told my whole family. My dad tried to beat it out of me. My sister was pretty alright with it, and then I just discovered she was gay as well. Way after.
Older sister.
Older sister. Well, she's 25 now. I'm 22. Yeah. Yep.
22.
2-2.
Awesome party.
Oh, what?
Alright. Are your fetishes ready?
Okay.
Alright, actually look this up, right? A fetish is defined as anything not manifestly sexual that has been invested with erotic appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what is your sexual fetish?
My sexual fetish. I love corsets. A girl with a corset. Almost any girl, without even looking at anything else, wearing a corset is hot to me. That is like gets me off. Like a girl in a corset. You better bet I'm gonna look. You better bet I'm gonna like that. I would love someone that would wear a corset for me. Let's see. I've kind of dabbled around. With bondage. You know, like my I have a friend that you just met. Actually, used to work at a sex shop and taught bondage courses, and we were gonna do a bondage session, but we did a little small one. I remember, like, I've tried that before with someone, but that would be something that I've kind of dig, just that kind of covering the vibe, not knowing someone else being in control, because I always tend to have so much control, so that's a fetish. Short skirts, like I say, and high heels. High heels. A girl that can wear some raunchy high-heeled boots.
Mm-hmm.
Not just high heels. High-heeled boots. It's just, the boots. Like, just the fact that they're wearing those boots, you know what I'm saying, is attractive. And then hair, too. Like I said, I do like nice hair. Facial hair, too, for some reason. On the trans men that I tend to find myself attracted to, you know. So, and it's also my desire to have one. So, interesting.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think sometimes, like the friendships you have with people, do you consider those emotions like higher than you would say love? Like the people that you connect with, because friendships are free from need to to like eliminate.
Talk louder.
Okay.
I'm telling you that.
No, I'm saying like let's say like when you're in a relationship, do you become a person that hibernates and like disappears from their friends, or do you still hold your friends like in high regards in that way? What I'm asking is like, I mean, do you hold like the relationships you have and connections you have with your friends more than love?
I have to love my friends. And I have to love the person I'm with. And the person I'm with has to be my friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I think that it's almost all a friendship. And I have been sucked into relationships before, but I definitely, at the moment, even I am single, so I tend to think more of my friendships, but I'm very loyal to my friends as I would be my partner. So I think that I guess I would have to value the friendship a little as love or as the strongest power of love to determine even moving forward in a different direction into making it something like a relationship. Yeah? Answer your question?
Mm-hmm.
1 minute.
1 minute. Ooh. Let's see. Well, you can go trashy. Tell me your sleaziest sex story. Just kidding. Don't answer that.
Oh, okay.
No. Let's see. Something a little different. Something I watched on TV that I wrote down. I found out India has the highest middle class group, right? And they have the highest middle class, which is good, but they also have more than half of the world's starving children. They did a survey, and they asked women why most women that they found that were illiterate tend to have lots of kids and tend to have kids that they starve. Mm-hmm. Why do you? And the reason they do this is because men fear that they do not want to give their women literacy. Why do you think men fear literacy for women?
Because they would lose control. They want power. That's all our time. That was 8 minutes, and there's no telling where this goes.
We can redo it again sometime.